Welcome back to another episode of the Free Game Podcast. This is going to be episode number 6, guys. Welcome back. How you guys have you been? This is Zeke
and Jay, guys.
All right, guys. So welcome back. First of all, we want to say thank you so much, guys, for all the love you guys been pouring out for us. All the comments, all the likes, all the dislikes too. We love all the haters, out there. We appreciate you guys. So what's it called? We just want to say thank you for all the support. Keep liking, keep subscribing, all that good stuff. We're gonna have a really good special episode for you guys today. I know we did a full financial video last week with all the whole two-parter. It's gonna go up today, so stay tuned for that. Link down below, and make sure you like and subscribe so you won't miss all the new videos. But Jay, what are we talking about today, man? What's going on?
Hey guys, so today, man, this is gonna be a pretty much pure sports podcast, guys. So we're gonna be talking about the NBA playoffs that just started maybe a couple of days ago. I think on Saturday it started.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. So today's May 24th, man. So by the time you guys see this, it might be the middle of the first round, towards the end of the first round, but or maybe even sooner. Who knows? This video might be up really soon, but we're gonna be talking about the playoffs, guys. But before we get into it, man, we gotta talk about these awards, bro. We gotta talk about these awards finalists, man.
Yeah, man, so, it's gonna be crazy. I feel like this year it's gonna be one of the toughest years to decide on, because everybody's just been playing out of their mind. They're coming back from the bubble. They're coming back from a weird year with all the whole COVID going on. So everybody wants to come out and prove themselves. But why don't we just jump into it? So I got all the lists right here, guys, and I got everything going on. So first off, we have to talk about the MVP. I think we talked about it in episode 2 with Ricardo on there to see who's the MVP for you guys, but we pretty much nailed it down to the top 3 players we talked about in that episode. So first of all, you got Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets, Joel Embiid from the 76ers, and then obviously, Stephen Curry from the Warriors. Well, why don't you go ahead and start it off, Jake? Who's your MVP for this year, man?
And all right, so if we're in a perfect world, man, it's gonna be Curry, because when you look at the term most valuable player, without Curry on that team, they're gonna be having a number 1 pick in the draft again this year. He literally carried that team, man. And when you talk about valuable, man, if that's not valuable, man, then I don't know what it is. But if how they're gonna do it, man, for the NBA, they're most likely, I believe, they're gonna give it to Joel Embiid, man. So he was able to carry this team to the playoffs to be a number 1 seed, man. And this is with the Nets being who they are, guys. So he carried the 76ers with a new coach, a lot of new players and faces around there, so to be the number 1 seed. And he's playing out of his his shoes, man. And then Joker, all the respects to him, but I think Jamal Murray was more of a bigger player and had a bigger impact on that team than he did. I think they have kind of the same value, but honestly, 100%. If I have to choose, I think it's gonna be Joel Embiid, guys. But yeah, man, how about you? What do you think, man?
I kind of agree with you, man. It just sucks how I think most sports kind of do this, where if you don't go too far into the playoffs, even if you don't make the playoffs, even if you had the best season ever, they won't give you the MVP award. I mean, baseball's a little bit different. 2 years ago, Mike Trout had a really bad injury where he was out for I think 1/4 of the season, but they still gave him the MVP because he, even with an injury, man, he still had more home runs, more RBIs than all the other players. But I agree with you. If it came down to just who was the best player in the league this year, it has to be Curry, bro. He has some insane stats, man. He won the I think it was the scoring title. Yeah, the scoring title. Yeah. So that just shows you he was scoring 32 points per game. The people don't understand how hard that is, man. People usually average 22, 23. This guy's going 10 above the average, bro. And he's shooting
and the thing, sorry to cut you off, man, but this is the thing that gets me, man. NBA, man. So look, we look at the NBA. When we go, when I go play basketball, a lot of people are either my height or a little bit shorter. This dude, Steph Curry, is my height going against dudes that's. But like I was saying, man, when you guys think about it, so when I go to LA Fitness, a lot of people are my height or they might be shorter, and I think it's kind of difficult at that level. When you think about it, man, Steph Curry is about my height, maybe an inch taller, and he's going against dudes that's 6'11", 7 foot plus. And so for him to average, and not only that, man, he's going against the best of the best in the whole world at basketball, good at the best at defense in the whole world. And he's averaging 30 plus points, man. It's literally unheard of, man. And especially the shots, when you guys look at the shots he's putting up, it's literally like crazy. Like
he just chucks
weird,
them up,
man. It looks like that, right? And so
yeah,
it's like
man.
when you see the way he's playing, man, it's crazy, bro. But honestly, I don't think they're gonna give it to him. It is what it is, to be honest.
It's kind of hard and difficult to kind of like give it to a guy whose team, like obviously at this time of the recording, you know, spoiler alert, the Warriors didn't make it. They were in the play-in tournament and they lost against the Lakers. Thank God, because you know we're both Lakers fans. But then they lost against you know the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies played phenomenal, man. I saw that game. They're playing out of their mind, but Curry just didn't have help. But obviously they're going to be rebuilding. They're going to be coming back. But if I had to choose, man, I would agree with you. I probably would give it to Embiid because they did get the #1 seed. They've had very disappointing seasons in the past. You know, the best one I can remember is when Kawhi Leonard, you know, made that shot over him and, you know, just ended there crying and stuff. You know, they had that meme going on. But yeah, if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Embiid. But who actually deserves it? 100% Curry, 100%, because he's even averaging like, you know, the assists, the rebounds and stuff. I think he made like what 4 or 5 triple doubles for a guy who's like 6'1", 6'2", bro, who's supposed to be a shooter and a, you know, besides Westbrook, because Westbrook's just like a freak of nature, you know. But it's just insane, man. So hopefully the Warriors come back. I don't want them to come back as strong, but seeing Clay coming back next season, man, it's gonna be crazy. See who they get in the.
It's weird, man, because I think a few years ago, I think everyone hated the Warriors. But now, like I recently, when I was watching that Grizzly game, I see myself kind of rooting for the Warriors.
Yeah,
so I feel this weird, man. I don't know, man. It's like the emotions of sports, man. But it's gonna be really interesting seeing them come back, especially Clay, man. People don't understand that these two together, they literally call them the Splash Brothers, bro.
Yeah, man.
Klay Thompson has 60+ points with 11 dribbles. So
that's
literally,
insane,
like,
bro.
Well, they're triple teaming Curry these past couple games, man. You can't do that when Klay Thompson's over there because who's gonna guard him? He can shoot as good. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what they do. They need to get Oubre out of there, man, because he's just trash.
He's trash, man. Yeah, and then Wiggins is not even close to what he was with like the Timberwolves. You know, he had so much potential. They called him the next Kobe. Don't be calling him the next Kobe. You know, if you're not going to be doing nothing with it. You know, nobody even knows his name now. So moving on, guys. So the next category we're going to be talking about is the defensive player of the year. I'm not really too big on this one because, you know, I don't really care about defense. I'm just kidding, guys. Defense wins games. You know, so we got Rudy Gobert from the Jazz. We got Ben Simmons from the 76ers again. And then we got Draymond from the almighty Golden State Warriors. So who's your pick, Jay? Give me straight up, man. Who's winning it right now?
Honestly, bro, if I had to choose anyone in that, I don't know, man. Honestly, man, Rudy Gobert, I don't think so because he gets exposed when he's going against anybody that's not his size. He gets exposed like horribly. Like when he goes against like a faster guard, he's getting exposed.
Oh yeah,
Ben Simmons, I think Ben Simmons might win it, but Draymond is literally slept on. His offense is horrible. Draymond offense, he should never have that last shot, man. He could have literally helped Curry out so much.
Yeah, man.
That last shot.
Oh my
God.
The
fact that he missed that shot really messed up Curry back because he could have hit that shot. They would have been in against Utah. They would have lost that series, but, you know, at least they get that, you know, players, they get the bonus when they go to the playoffs. So, you know, get a little bit more money in your pockets, whatever. But honestly, Draymond on defense is really good, man. He shut down AD. I don't know if that's even a good thing anymore. AD's getting shut down by everybody. But if I had to choose, I think Ben Simmons is gonna get it, man. How about you? What do you think?
I'm on like the same page as you. I feel like Rudy Gobert, like he's a great athlete, man. He's, you know, they got the #1 seed in the West. You know, 76ers got it in the East, so it's like I think it's a battle between them two. It's gonna be weird seeing that. I mean, I don't really care about, you know, the defense players, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Ben Simmons. He did average like, you know, almost 2 steals per game, you know, which in the light of things, you know, that's actually a lot of steals, you know, because usually average 0 to 1. So the fact that he's at least averaging 2 and stuff, but I mean, and he's a 6'11" guard, dude. That's the thing that gets me. He's a guard at almost 7 feet, you know. But he did play. Yeah, he pretty much did play really good defense. Every time I saw like highlights, there's always him blocking someone's, you know, picking their pocket or, you know, forcing a turnover. So if I had to go with it, I'd probably just pick Ben Simmons, just, you know, and be safe on that side.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, man, defensive player of the year, it doesn't really matter in the NBA because defensive player of the year is making person score 30 points, instead of scoring 40,
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that's just basically about slowing them down, not really stopping them. So it doesn't really matter nowadays, in my opinion. But
all right. So the next category, guys, is going to be 6 men of the year. They actually just announced this one, so we're not going to go over it and stuff. We're just going to go over who was in it in the category, but then we're obviously going to name because at the time of this recording, they literally mentioned the winner like maybe like 30 minutes ago. So the candidates were Derrick Rose from the Knicks, Joe Ingles from the Utah Jazz, and then Jordan Clarkson from the Utah Jazz. So yeah, that's kind of unfair. You have 2 Jazz players in there, which is crazy because they've never won this 6 Man of the Year award. It's been Lou Will from either the Hawks or the Clippers who's been winning, or Montrezl, that been on a roll. So obviously Clarkson just won it, guys. Spoiler alert right here.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't know, but he won it. What's it called? I feel like well deserved. This guy was,
honestly, to be honest,
like I said to you and other people, man, it's another Laker player that they traded, didn't give him time to develop, man. And look at him now. He's playing out of his mind. He helped the team, bro, pretty much get to where they are now because, it's you have to have some kind of bench. You can't have all your star players going out there playing all 48 minutes. You need someone to come in, lead a team and lead, the bench. And Clarkson pretty much did that, man. And Lakers just threw him out, and they're like, oh, we're just going to get rid of him, get rid of that. He's young. He needs to develop, give him time. That kind
of leads into the next category too, man. Like when we talk about the most improvement,
I know, bro.
Player.
So this one really hurts, guys. The most improved player, we got Jeremy Grant with the Pistons. Oh no, sorry, he's with the Nuggets now. We got Julius Randle with the Knicks, and then we got Michael Porter Jr. from the Nuggets. Who you taking, Jay? Obviously, we both agree on this. There's no doubt.
I think Julius Randle deserves it, but it's just crazy, man. Seeing all these Lakers, imagine we had all these players on this current Laker team. Like, honestly, man, we wasted so much money and resources on AD, but he doesn't show up, man. Like, he bought out in the bubble, man, but outside the bubble, he's playing super trash. And they're even giving him a nickname, bro. You know his new nickname? Mm-hmm. They're calling him LaMickey, or no, not LaMickey. A Disney or something like that. A Disney or some shit. Like, how they call him AD?
Yeah.
So his new nickname is A Disney because he only played good at the Disney bubble.
At the Disney bubble.
And they call him LeBron LeBum or some shit. They calling him something like or LeBicky James or something like that. They're basically saying they suck outside of the bubble.
Yeah.
So it just sucks, man, seeing that all these players are really growing up and being really great. Then we're over here struggling.
Yeah, dude.
7 seed.
There's no doubt about it, guys, that like all 3 players have been playing really good, but you got to think about it, guys. The Knicks haven't made a playoff run since 2010. They haven't clinched since like 2010.
Since Melo.
Yeah, since Melo traded over there. But Julius Randle, man, even says that he was a potential MVP candidate. I think he ended up like 7th or 8th, bro. For a guy who came from like, playing with the Lakers and not getting the respect he deserved, coming out, beefing up, he got like super buff, got super lean, and like he just balled out, and like now he's with the Knicks, he's showing, he's representing for them. And again, Lakers pretty much, pulled the string on him, and they're like, oh no, he's not good enough. He's too young. He sucks, whatever. 2 years, man, after that. All the players, man. Didn't Ingram win it last year too? Best improved player, right?
Ingram, I think he got most improved last year. Man.
And that was another Laker, bro.
Because people was like, we could have easily gave away Kuzma, but we decided to give away Brandon Ingram. Kuzma had one good year. I give him that. But Brandon Ingram, imagine Brandon Ingram, LeBron, AD. Like, literally, you can't double team either of those people because the other one will go off. So it just sucks, man. It just sucks, man.
So we got that down. So, and then here's another kind of obvious one. The last player one is Rookie of the Year. So we have LaMelo Ball, who obviously was injured a little bit. Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves, and then we got Tyrese Haliburton from the Sacramento Kings. I don't even know who that is, but obviously, guys.
He bought out.
Yeah,
the Kings did suck this year, though.
Yeah, the Kings did suck, so he's probably out. Anthony Edwards did play good, but I feel like we both know, Jay, it's LaMelo, bro.
I have to disagree with you, bro. I think honestly, Anthony Edwards balled out way better, man. I think Anthony Edwards, LaMelo is just more hyped and more mainstream. We only see LaMelo when we go on our social media. We do like that. So I think how the media covers athletes, I think it's really biased because they just persuade the audience that it was just one person, man. But like Anthony Edwards, man, when you look at him play, man, I can't see how he doesn't how he doesn't take it, man. But honestly, hopefully the people that are voting don't mess this one up, because honestly, LaMelo, man, I think he was just highlights and highlights. It was just a highlight tape for him, man. But Anthony Edwards is actually out here hooping, man. So it's kind of interesting. I guess we got to see. Like, actually, man, let's see. What was his stats at this year? Let me see.
LaMelo was at 15.7 points, 5.9 assists, and 4.7 rebounds, and 1.6 steals.
Oh, so say that one more time. So for points, how much was he?
He was pretty much 16 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and two steals.
Yeah, man. So, and then Anthony Edwards is 19.3. He had 5 rebounds a game and 3 assists, 1 steal, and that's like, I don't know, man. He played the entire season, so it's kind of like, it's weird, man. He has good shooting splits too. Like, he's shooting 40% from the field. I think that's decent for a rookie.
Yeah,
his 3-point percent wasn't that great. It was only 32%, which is saying. But man, I mean, I would honestly, I think it's a coin flip. I think either or deserves it. But,
yeah, 100%. I don't disagree with you that Anthony Edwards balled out, but the fact that LaMelo, he was even like, coming into the picture after he got injured, because he got people don't know he got a wrist injury, pretty severe one. He was supposed to be out for the year, and he actually came back. Did his rehab a lot quicker, and then just came back, try to ball out. I mean, he still got him in the playing tournament, so you got to give him, a little bit of respect for that. He didn't do it himself. He had Terry Rozier, he had Gordon Hayward on that team, but
a lot of people.
Yeah, but who knows? If he would have got injured, maybe they would have made 7th seed. Maybe the 6th seed. It would have been interesting to see. But he didn't play the whole season. He missed like 20 plus games. So, but yeah, Jay's going with Edwards. I'm going with Ball. I'm going with the hype this time, guys. Don't hate me.
And then that's a toss up for that one for sure.
Yeah, I know. So the last one, guys, is going to be Coach of the Year, and this one's interesting, guys, because all these coaches, they pretty much went insane with these teams. So we got Monty Williams for the Suns, Tom Thibodeau with the Knicks, and then Quinn Snyder with the Jazz. Who are you going with, Jay? Who's your pick?
So for me, man, I'm going with Monty. What's his last name? Monty
Williams.
Yeah, Monty Williams. I know he was a player back in the day.
Yeah, but he was.
I think he did a lot, man. Especially last year going into the bubble, he led them to be 6-0 on the bubble. They barely didn't miss it, man. I mean, they barely missed the playoffs. I think it was because the Portland won their game that way, so that's why they didn't get in. So they went from being like a 9th seed team to being the 2nd best team in the league, man. So.
And they were going back and forth, man, with the Jazz.
And they only acquired 1 player, man. To make 1 player change and to go from a 9th seed to it shows this. First off, it shows you how good Chris Paul is, but it also shows you how good the coaching is, because it's not that easy, man, to add a new guy into the offense and making everything flow. So honestly, I think he deserves this award. I'll be kind of surprised, honestly. I'll be surprised if they give it to Tom Thibodeau and with the Knicks, or to the Jazz coach, man, because I think he deserves it, man. I think the turnaround. The Jazz were always in the playoffs these past couple of years, so for them to go from like a 4th seed to a 1st seed, it's not that big of a jump.
It's not big of a jump, yeah.
Then 9 to 2, So I think he deserves it, and I will be waiting for him to, I'm waiting for him to get announced, man. If it's not his name, I'm gonna be surprised. How about you? What do you think, though?
I'm the same way as you, bro. I'm going with Monty. I even called, I think like mid-season, I was off camera talking to Ricardo, and I was like, bro, what the hell's going on with the Suns, man? This coach, it always starts with a good coach, man. You could always have the best players, whatever it is. If you don't have a coach backing you up, then your team is pretty much going to be trash,
That's
they
the
lead
Lakers,
by, yeah, exactly. Lakers have LeBron, they have AD, and then like their coach, he's pretty much letting LeBron do whatever LeBron wants, and it's not working out. He's getting injured. AD, he's playing, he's getting bullied by like freaking, small forwards, bro. Kind of shit is that?
I'm not a fan of Frank Vogel, man. Like this is like kind of getting on top. I'm not a big fan of Frank Vogel. I think he's getting credit for last year's championship, but honestly, man, I think he's a decent coach, but I don't think that he's the reason why the Lakers won. I think Lakers just won the bubble first off because it was a bubble and I might sound like a Laker hater even though I'm a Laker fan. I'm just a realist, but I think he got talent. He won that championship because LeBron was LeBron. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think if he was on any other team, like a good coach will, like when LeBron's not in, it's just AD, they'll still win games. When LeBron wasn't playing, we lost a lot of games, man. And a good coach will make you win games that you're not really supposed to win when you don't have the right players in place.
Exactly. I think that's why you got to give Monty Williams a lot of credit. He went to his his veteran Chris Paul and he said, "What do we need to fix?" And then Chris Paul obviously goes to him. He's like, "Okay, man, well, what are we doing next?" And then they got a lot of good players. They got Ayton in there, and they got Devin Booker. So they got a young squad, but then they have that one guy who can lead them, which is CP3. I mean, he did it last year, bro, with the Oklahoma City Thunder,
OKC,
and they were trash, bro. If they had, if they didn't have CP3, bro, probably would have got last place, man. So the fact that like
this year, it would have been just like this year.
Exactly. So that's gonna be our picks for Coach of the Year, guys, Monty Williams. But we'll see. Comment down below who you guys think is gonna be winning all the awards. Let's see if we agree, disagree. Let us know down below. All right, guys. So to kind of like shake it up a little bit. So sticking on the topic of NBA, playoffs are going on right now, man. Did you put money? Obviously in the last episode, guys. If you guys want to go watch it, we did a whole topic. Me and my buddy from high school, he has a whole betting on sports, and stuff like that. So it's kind of good that we're talking about sports today, because after that episode. So I'm gonna go down first round, Jay. We're gonna have to go series by series, see who's gonna be your picks.
All right, man.
All right. So for the first round, we're gonna start with the East. So it's gonna be Philly versus Washington. Right now, it's Washington 1-0 in the series. Who do you think is winning it, and how many games do you think? Who's winning it by how many games?
If I had to make a prediction, man, I think the Wizards needed that game 1 to even have a chance.
Yep.
The fact that they lost that game 1, I think they're gonna lose the series 4-1, bro. So
4-1.
So I think Philly's gonna get 4 games. The Wizards are probably gonna squeeze 1 game, probably at home or something like that. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be a blowout over there. But hey, but props to Westbrook, man. They haven't been in the playoffs for a couple of years, and he was able to lead them to the playoffs. So I think that's a W, I guess.
I honestly think, man, if Westbrook didn't come to that team, man, Bradley Beal has to get the hell out of Washington, man.
Yeah,
that guy's a baller, man. He if any other team, if he had one more better support system, because Westbrook's good, but he's very selfish, man. If you see him play, he's looking for those stats. He's getting all the rebounds. He's not letting his bigs be bigs, like he's not letting Robin Lopez, kind of do the rebounding and stuff like that. But I mean, I get it. You want to go out there and ball out, but you don't want to burn yourself out in the first quarter. He goes out there, plays 8-9 minutes and stuff, and then as soon as he comes out, him and Beal get out, and then they start losing the lead, or they start getting blown out and stuff. So, I mean, I say I'm going bold on this one, man. I feel like Philly's gonna sweep. Because
you think they're gonna?
I feel like they're gonna sweep, man. Because Washington needed that first win, man. They could have had it. I mean, they didn't lose by much. They only lost by a few points.
A lot of mistakes at the last minute, like going out of bounds and.
Dude, then I honestly don't think he went out of bounds, but whatever the referee's got that that high 8K. Hey, man.
yeah, money on the game.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
What's it called? So the next series is gonna be 4th versus 5th place, which is New York and Atlanta. I'm actually excited for this series, man. Not gonna lie, I honestly think this series it might go to maybe 6 or 7 games. Not gonna lie.
I can see it.
Last game, they were going insane, man. Spike Lee was jumping up and down. I haven't seen Spike Lee and this excited, man, since Melo said that he was going to go over there, man. So the fact that this game was so freaking close, guys.
The Garden was popping. I was watching it, I was getting chills watching the game, and none of those teams are my teams. So I'm like, damn,
dude. It's just exciting seeing playoffs, man. It's exciting to see sports after last year. Yeah. So what's it called? I don't know who to pick, man, but I'm going with Atlanta. They're winning it. Then they're winning it 4-2, I say.
So you think 4-0 for the Philly game for 4-5? You think they're gonna win 4-2?
4-2, man. Because Trae Young, man, that guy's a monster. He even said it, man. In the post conference, they were telling him F you. And he's like it's awfully quiet in here, So he needs that pressure, man, so he can prove to people that he's a A-class player, because he is, man. He shoots from logos and stuff. Everybody talks about Damian Lillard and Curry, but Trae Young, man, if he starts putting teams on his back, man, this guy is a franchise player. I just think that the Knicks won't have an answer for him. I don't know why. Yeah, so I think it's gonna go 4-2, man, but you never know. It might go 4-3, but I think once if Atlanta wins this next game, bro, for sure, the Knicks are done because they're gonna lose two. They're gonna lose two games at home, bro, and then they're gonna go to Atlanta and play in Atlanta. I mean, I feel like they might win game 3 or 4, but who knows, man? You never know, man. It might even be a sweep, you know.
Ooh, you think it's gonna be a? You just handing out sweep. You're like Oprah, man. You get a sweep. You get a sweep.
What's it called? Weirder things have happened, bro. You know, you just never know. Look at 2016, right? The Cleveland Cavaliers. They should have won the first game of the finals, and then they got swept. The odds for that sweep, bro, were like insane, like plus 7,000, plus 8,000, and like the fact that they got swept.
LeBron will get one at least.
Yeah, so that's what I said, bro. Weirder things have happened, so you just never know. But what about you, bro? Who'd you got? You got Knicks?
Me personally, man, I got 4-3 Knicks, man. Seeing the Knicks, this is what, and this I'm gonna explain myself, man. So Alec Burke went crazy. This dude was a bench player, came out and had a career game.
Yeah.
Julius Randle played horrible that game, and it was still a close game. Derrick Rose played decent. I give him that. Everyone played decent and pretty good besides Julius Randle. But Julius Randle comes out, and this is the thing about the NBA, man. Bad players, and they say this all the time. Good players if they have a bad game, that next game they're about to drop 30 or 40 points. They're not going to have another bad game. Yeah. So I guess we're going to get, like, we never really seen Julius Randle. We don't know if he's a great player or he's just a decent player that just had a lucky season. So I guess we're going to find out. But if he's as good as we all think he is, and we know what we've seen, I think he's going to come out next game, drop 30 or 40. If that bench does good, bro, the bench had literally half their points. Yeah. So their bench, I think they're going to win by strength of numbers, to be honest. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4-3 in Atlantic's favor. But I think it's going to go to a game 7. I forgot, man. Atlanta has Will, man. I see him come out. I'm like, oh shit, they got him too. He came out and he dropped like a few threes. I'm like, oh my god. Man. So I mean, but honestly, I think it's gonna be a 4-3. I think the home court advantage is gonna help the Knicks, man. I think they're gonna have this next game at home. They're gonna win this. They're gonna have the hype going to Atlanta, and I think they're gonna steal game 3 at Atlanta.
Oh man.
And then I think this is gonna be, man. I love that it's home court advantage and people get to go home and then go back. So I feel like I think them having 4 games at home, I think they're not gonna lose another game this series at home, man. So
damn. All right, guys. Well, we'll see, man. Like I said, get down in the comments, guys. Let us know who your team is, man. And let us know your predictions, So all right, so the next series, this is a series, man, that I thought was gonna go way, way different. Time of the recording, this series is already messed up. So we got Milwaukee versus Miami, guys. So at the time of this recording, Milwaukee is up 2-0 in the series, guys.
Yeah.
Miami just got destroyed. Like, I'm talking about, they lost 132-98, guys. They lost by 34 points. Keep in mind, guys, this is the team that went to the finals last year, and they're getting destroyed by the one team that chokes every in the NBA playoffs. So I feel like it's kind of obvious. We'll probably take Milwaukee. I do say Miami does win a game, so I say 4-1 in the series. Milwaukee will close it out in 5 games. But what do you think, Jay? I think it's pretty obvious now.
I wouldn't say it's too obvious yet, man, because we're not in the bubble. That's the only thing that I think that's saving Miami. I think the fans not being in the stands was in the favor of Miami last time. Mm-hmm. And then in the bubble, that's why Milwaukee, got destroyed in that series. But I think the fact that we're going to be going to Miami in game 3 and game 4, and it's Florida, man. Florida is literally like, they have no COVID restrictions right now, bro.
None.
So I can expect the stadium to be jam-packed. I think they're going to get game 3. I think they're going to get game 4, and then we're going to have a series. So, but if I had to make a prediction, I think as of what I'm seeing so far, man, I'm thinking 4-2 in the favor of the Bucks, but it is the Bucks, and we never know, man. So, but I think Jrue Holiday is going to be the reason why the Bucks do pull this off, us. To be honest, so if I'm just being honest,
he's a lot better than Bledsoe. Bledsoe only had a few games where he came out and balled out, but
Jrue Holiday can come in and clamp your best player and then go on defense, man. He had that key block on Jimmy Butler.
Oh, dude, that was insane, bro. Like, I don't know how the hell he got that, but he did it.
But what do you think? What do you think the series is gonna be?
I said 4-1 Milwaukee.
4-1.
I say Miami wins the next game for sure, and then the Milwaukee will just close it out because Giannis is on revenge, man. He's already lost. He's already been he's been embarrassed, man.
I kill you.
Two years.
Kill you.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. So if it happens a third time, man, damn. You know, I know he
for sure doesn't deserve no more money.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he needs no more MVPs. You know, it was a good thing they didn't put him in the MVP race, man, because I was like, he did not deserve it this year. But all right, guys. But the last series should be a good one. It's gonna be Brooklyn versus Boston, man.
You think that's gonna be a good one there?
I feel like Boston. As much as I hate Boston, man, I'll give them one game. One game. You think it's a sweep?
I think it's a 4-0 sweep, bro. I think it's a clean sweep. I think KD, Harden, and Kyrie, their chemistry is going to keep getting better. They had literally not that much chemistry last game. Like when you see like how they're like playing with each other, I think they're just doing ISO. There was a little ISO game out there, man. I think they're gonna get a 4-0, man. I just think they're that good, bro. But what scares me though, man, and I don't know if anyone else is having this feeling. When I was watching the game, I get scared for KD, bro. I think they low key. I think honestly, don't put KD in unless you're down points or it's a close game. Because the worst thing I want to see is KD getting hurt, man. He had one big. He fell super bad during that game and looked like he was about to break his arm, but like he's got straight up. But I think honestly though, man, Harden, Kyrie, KD, I think that's too much for just Jason Tatum to handle, man. Yeah, and I guess Kemba, but Kemba, you know,
he's trash.
He's whatever. But I think, bro, that's just a 3-headed dragon that I don't think Jason Tatum can face by himself, especially with Jaylen Brown out there.
I forgot about honestly, that.
Yeah. It's a 4-0 sweep. Celtics might get one. They might get one if the weather's looking good outside, but.
I agree. I changed my mind, guys. I agree with Jay. I totally forgot Jaylen Brown was out. So I say it's gonna be a clean 4-0 sweep. I mean, it might be a close couple of games. Yeah, I mean, it might be a couple close games. You know, like they didn't lose by that bad last game. You know, so you never know. It might be like kind of down to like the last shot. But all right, guys. So that's our picks for the Eastern first round. Obviously, we'll keep making more videos as like the rounds go on and stuff. But the West, man, we gotta talk about the West.
What's up? Real quick about Boston, man. I think as Laker fans, we see how playing at the TD Garden can be. So I think the only reason I can see the Celtics getting a game or two is at home, man. Mm-hmm. And that's only because they're fans. Those Boston fans, they don't play about the Red Sox. They don't play around about their hockey team or the Celtics, man. Yeah, or oh my God, or the Patriots. I forgot about the Patriots, man. So
come on,
they literally just die hard over there, man. So yeah. I think they can get a game or two just off of like the loudness of fans. Like people don't understand like how big fans can really impact a game. It's really crazy. Yeah, man. So you said the West.
All right, let's get into the West, man. This is gonna be a good one, man, because like anything can happen here, man. There's a lot of upsets already, man. So first series we got is Utah versus Memphis, man. First seed versus 8th seed. As of right now, Memphis won the first game, bro. What the hell's going on? Like,
well, they had Donovan Mitchell, man. They had Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much their best player. But
yeah.
Well, what do you think, Jay? Who do you think is taking it? By how much?
I think if Donovan Mitchell is playing the rest of the series, I think they'll win the series 4-2. Only because like when he comes back, he still has to get. People don't understand like when you come back, you still got to get ready. You got to still get the feel of the game.
Yeah.
So if he comes back, and it's not the bubble, man, so he's not going to drop 40, 50 points because it's just quiet. Like it's like a pickup game, but you're going to have fans. It's going to be crazy. But I think they can win this game 4-2. I think they might, honestly, lose their next game, to be honest, even with him back or not being back. But I think they go on and they win the next 4. Just because they got Bogey now. They got Bogey back. So Bogdanovich, bro, anyone that has bitch on their last names, they can shoot the lights out, man.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic.
Bogdanovich, like Bogdanovich from the Lakers, he would rainbow those trees, man.
Man, anyone with those the itch and the Russian names, man, they can shoot their lights out, man. So they had a close game without their best player. When Donovan Mitchell comes back, he's gonna penetrate the lane, get open shots for Jason Tatum. I mean, not Jason Tatum. Jordan Clarkson. He's gonna get open shots for Bogey. He's gonna get open shots for Joe Ingles and what's the name? What's the point guard? Mike Conley. So I feel like they just need him to come back and they need him. He's supposed to play on Monday, but I guess it was a game like literally like 5 minutes or like an hour before the game started. They pulled him off. So if he comes back next game, I think they lose still. or it might be a close game, and then they win the rest of the series out. But 4-2, man. How about you? I keep dragging my bad. I keep
no, you good, bro. What's it called? I'm kind of like on the fence about that, man. I don't know if Donovan Mitchell comes back and stuff, and like he actually, comes back as like he does, because it's not like a big injury, but I feel like he might have like. I agree with you. I think it might be 4-2, but I think if he doesn't come back this next game, I think John Morant's gonna take over this game. But because this kid pretty much took on the San Antonio Spurs and then took on Curry, and like he pretty much single-handedly shut them down. But I feel like I'm with you, bro. If Donovan Mitchell comes back, that that bond that keeps that team together, I say 4-2. I wouldn't be surprised if like maybe the Jazz pull out the win and then like Memphis just comes back, gets one game at home and it just falls out,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're on the same page. All right, this next series, man. This next series is gonna be interesting. We got the Clippers, weak ass Clippers. No one likes the Clippers here, versus the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. Who's taking it, Jay? Straight up, bro. Tell me. Just rip off the band.
I think it goes to 7. Honestly,
I think it goes to
7. In favor of the Clippers, though, man. Because as much as I don't like the Clippers, I'm a huge man. Like I think my for sure top 2 player is Paul George, man. I'm a Paul George fan. I'm rooting for him. I just hate the team he's on. I wish he would have went to the Lakers originally like he was supposed to. Or Kawhi, but that happens. It is what it is. But I think he's gonna come out next game, be really aggressive and go crazy. 4-3. But hey, while we're on the topic of that game, did you see Kawhi's dunk on oh my god, like
this guy's hands, man, is like probably bigger than like the whole screen. He just grabs the freaking basketball. It's like glue, man. It doesn't come out. It's like insane. I'll put a clip for you guys here and stuff so you guys can see.
We can actually show them real quick. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, just so you guys can see, so we can get a live reaction, man. It's just crazy, like and it's weird, man. So it's this one dude also had this voice. We should just like I'll show you that too, but it's funny, man. But let me share my screen, guys. This is just crazy. But honestly, man, and it's kind of weird. I was supposed to go to a Clipper game tomorrow, man, but I don't know. Really? I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, you're good.
It's the basketball, right?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Y'all look at this, man. Bro, look at this, man.
Oh my! Look at that! God. Boom. And the thing is, like, Kawhi is like so humble, bro. He doesn't get in your face or anything like that. He just dunks it, and he's like, okay, gotta go back. Gotta get composed and everything. Like he's such a good player, bro. When he was with the Spurs and stuff, dude.
He's literally a robot, man. But like, it's something. I gotta show you this other clip, man. It's so funny, bro. Make sure I don't get. I'm gonna just play go to the strike so we don't get like. Oh, I don't think we're gonna copyright. This is not even a damn real shit. But it's funny, bro. Oh shit, hold on. Right here. Hold on. Look at how he does a little voiceover, bro. It's so funny.
Well, I can't hear it. That's the thing.
It's funny, bro. Like he did he's like calculating liftoff, bro. It's funny as hell. But
you need to send me that video, bro. I need to hear it because I couldn't hear it.
Oh, you couldn't hear it? Mm-mm. Oh, damn. That's the best part. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, you send it to me.
I'll send it to you after, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Make a note right here. But it's funny, man. Like the voiceovers, first off, that guy right there that makes his videos is funny, man. We need to like as we get bigger in the podcast, we need to have him on. Like I found him on another podcast and they're just talking about his clips and stuff like that. Man, it's hilarious, man. This dude is the funniest dude ever. But like as Kawhi was about to go dunk, he was like calculating lift off, and then he was like talking in the computer voice. And then as he dunked, he's like, like it's hilarious, bro. But yeah, man, I think Clippers win in 7, bro. How about 7?
I'm man, it's gonna be hard, man. I think it really depends on this next game, bro. But you know what, man? I'm this is gonna be my other shocker of this series. I said Philly was gonna sweep the Wizards, so I'm gonna take a risk on that one. I'm gonna say Dallas in 7, bro.
Whoa.
So we're both going 7 games, but I'm going with Dallas, bro, because I feel like somehow, some way, Porzingis, he's gonna come out and play, man. And then like Luka, if he plays the way he plays, man, like man, he was playing some insane basketball. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. You know, we got 7 games on there. Jay's got Clippers, you know, and I got the Dallas. But next game, Jay, we actually have the second game going on right now. I have it right next to me. We got Denver versus Portland. So 3 versus 6. Denver's 3, Portland's 6. Who's who's gonna be your pick, Jay, and why?
What's the score in the game right now? Do you know?
The game is 31-23 in the first quarter. Denver's up.
Damn. So, I mean, it's still an early game, but if I had to predict it right now, man, I think Portland gets the upset against them, man. And I think it's just because Jamal Murray's not playing. I think they won 4-2. So, in favor of Portland. So I think Portland wins this, man. How about you? What you think?
I'm the same way, bro. How many games do you think they're gonna take it?
I think 4-2.
4-2.
I think they get 4 games. Denver only gets 2. Depending on how this game is, man. Like I love you want to watch this game, but it's only first quarter. But
yeah, so it's actually really good. Yeah, I was watching some highlights. Carmelo already got a flagrant foul and everything for talking trash.
Yeah, he is in Denver too right now. So he's like,
yeah.
I heard
no, dude, they're booing him like crazy, bro. Like if you hear it, yeah, you know, he did so much for them. But I'm going with you, bro. I'm going with Portland as well, but I'm going 4-1 because I have a feeling, bro, that Damian Lillard, he has, you know, a vendetta to get from last year, so he's gonna come out there, bro, and just like start going crazy, start going ham. I say 4-1 only because Jamal Murray's out and he's got a big injury, so he's not gonna come back for what, like a year? ACL, right?
Yeah,
torn ACL.
Wow, man. It's towards the end of the season, so he's probably not gonna be here for the half of next season.
Probably, yeah. Depending on how his rehab goes. If his rehab goes really well, he might be back before playoffs. But you know, who knows, man? They might as well just be like, if they're not in the playoff picture, they might just be like, just rest, bro. You know, wait until the next season. You know, yeah. So, season. But we're going with Portland, guys. Jay said 4-2. I'm going 4-1. All right, we left the last series for the best for last. Jay, we got the Suns versus our beloved Lakers. We're down 1-0 in this series. We already know what we're gonna say, guys. You know, so don't expect us to say the Suns. You know, but what are you thinking, Jay?
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. Okay. Non-biased mindset. All right, I'm just being me. If I had to predict the series, I think the series is. I think it's too early to predict. Oh, that's crazy. Out of a sudden, all these series are too hard to predict. I was just predicting all these other series. But this series, if the Lakers win this next game, I think they have a chance of winning the series. But if AD doesn't come out and we lose this next game, I think it's a wrap for us. I think we're done. I think we'll lose in 5 or 6 if we lose this next game, because I don't know, man. But if this is Laker fan me, I think we win in 6. I think we won 4-2. But if I'm just being like a neutral, I think we honestly lose this series in 7 games, man. If we lose this next game, or if it's not like a convincing win, like a blowout or something like that, I think we potentially lose in 7, man, because it's so much on the line, man. LeBron is still not 100%. AD is still not 100%. Devin Booker's out here playing like he's got something to prove. He does have something to prove, man. He hasn't been in the playoffs yet, so he has a lot to prove, man. And how he played the first game. If Chris Paul comes out healthy next game too, I think, man, it's hard, man.
It's a wrap, man. Yeah, because he wasn't even playing that well in the first game. It was pretty much just Devin Booker and then the whole bench, man. They were just chucking threes like crazy.
Ayton, man. He's
a monster, bro.
Destroyed AD. He had 20 points plus or 20 plus points and 10 plus rebounds.
He was
supposed to be the best power forward center in the game. So
yeah, he was eating AD up, bro, and he was just bullying Drummond, man. Drummond had like 6 or 7 rebounds. Oh my God. I was like, bro, what the hell is going on, man?
Andre Drummond was a waste of time, man. I thought
waste of money, yeah. Same, bro.
What do you think, man? Honestly.
Man, it's so hard, bro, because I'm such a freaking diehard Laker fan, man. Like ever since I was a kid, man, I was always watching like games and stuff. I never understood, you know, the playoffs and stuff until I was older. But if I'm going as a true basketball fan, because I am a basketball fan, I say, bro, the Lakers win in 7, bro. If they win this next game, bro, this next game pretty much sets everything up. If they win tomorrow, bro, we have a good series in our hands. I'm pretty, you know, unless there's a few sweeps, you know, here and there, but for the most part, all the playoff games, bro, we agree, you know, most of them are gonna go 6-7 games. But this one, bro, if the Lakers win this next game, guys, I'm calling it right now. Quote me on this: Lakers win in 7. Yeah. But if the Lakers don't win,
6.
if they don't win this next game and they go down 2-0, they lose 4-2. I say they lose 4-2.
I think it's a wrap. Because not only because it's sport, you're down 0-2, man. You're playing against a team that has so much chemistry throughout the whole season. This starting 5 for the Suns play with each other the whole season.
Yeah.
With the Lakers, man, we're so inconsistent with our lineups. Like sometimes we have Andre Drummond playing a lot of minutes. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we have Montrezl Harrell playing a lot of minutes. Sometimes we don't. Dennis Schroeder, his defense is ass. And sometimes he plays really good. So the thing about him is sometimes he plays really, really good, where I'm like, man, this is a really great player to have.
And he's trash the next game.
In the next moments, he's trash. So I'm like, man, it's just crazy.
He's very inconsistent. We're missing a lot of the key role players we had last year. You know, I think that's what made us.
Rondo.
We had Rondo, and then we had Howard, man. You know, as soon as AD goes out, Howard came in. You know, we started putting him in the starting lineup, and we started winning games. You know, and he's not young. You know, he's what, like 36, 37 years old. So he's up there in age, but he was just grabbing 10+ rebound coming off the bench, bro.
We should have got them as soon as possible. We should have negotiated something to get them. Because Montrezl Harrell, man, I'd rather take Dwight over that, man. Honestly, in my
100%. And he's too clumsy, bro. Yeah, he's got that mentality. And then like Montrezl, like he was good with the Clippers. Don't get me wrong. He won that 6-man, but I don't know. You know,
I don't think the Clippers miss him, to be honest. I think they got a better trade getting Serge Ibaka, because Serge Ibaka can shoot.
And he can shoot the 3, bro. You know. So what's it called? But yeah, guys, those are our predictions for this. So, you know, let us know in the comments down below. You know, if you're a true basketball fan, if you just watch it friendly, you know, just comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about that. You know, but it's gonna be interesting, man. You know, we're gonna be on our toes. You know, as busy as we are, you know, we're gonna be watching highlights. We're gonna be watching kinds of YouTube video highlights, and I need to watch that Kawhi video, man.
I gotta send it to you. It's hilarious, man. It's the funniest video ever. The dude that does those voiceovers is hilarious. But hey, guys, for sure, you guys might not see this here. If you guys might see this here next week, but if it's down, you know, you guys don't know why it's down, man. You know, a lot is gonna happen in these next couple of days. So
yeah, man.
Either might see this next week, or this might be gone next week. All right. So and all the that Kobe's saying them.
No, Kobe has to stay there, bro.
Kobe's saying there, man. But this Laker banner right here, man. We don't have to see where it's gonna be next week, man. It might be over. It might not even be in the shot anymore, man. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys like this episode, man. If you guys did, man, make sure you guys like the subscribe button, smash the like button, do all that good stuff. Share this to all your sports homies that's into sports. And I want you guys to all drop down below your predictions. You guys hear all our predictions. Make sure you guys put your predictions down below, because I'm pretty curious, man. I'm pretty sure our brackets are all going to be different by the time we come together next time, because I think from pretty much all these predictions, man, we pretty much chose the higher seed. So we'll see going into next week, guys. But if you guys got anything else, just comment down below what videos you guys want to see. Anything else, Junior?
I think that's it, guys. Appreciate you guys coming along this ride. You know, like I said, we got some new videos coming up today. You know, click down below. We'll have brand new videos every hour. You know, we got clips coming up as well. So, you know, make sure to stay tuned for that. You know, if you have any questions, you know, you guys have any comments, just make sure to put it down below and we'll answer them as best as we can. But hey, guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Yep.